Hello, everyone, and welcome back for another Community Convoy episode slash live stream here on our SCS Software channel. If you're joining us for the very first time, welcome along, everyone. My name is Alex. I'm one of your community managers here at SCS Software. And joining us in the studio, we have Peter. It's great to have you here, Peter. How are you doing?
Great to be here. I'm doing pretty good. What about you, Alex?
Yeah, not so bad. It's been a busy day, but it's good to be able to hit the road with one of our special guests. He's been with us before, but for those who have never seen him on our stream before, we have Dude with us. The Dude, the original, the OG Dude, the one and only. He's here. Dude, it's great to have you back on the stream. How have you been? How have you been?
Yeah, pretty good, thank you. Yeah, pretty good. Lots happened in the last few years. I've moved, changed jobs.
Wow.
Still at it, still grinding on the channel. But yeah, great to see everyone. And thank you for having me back.
Yeah, no, it's an absolute pleasure. It's great to have you back. And of course, we're going to do some trucking with you today. We got both myself, Peter, and Dude on the road today in Euro Truck Simulator 2. We've got our trucks lined up here in the Greece DLC. And Peter, you're excited for Christmas still, right?
Yes, I am.
Still rocking.
Well, you know,
Christmas paint job.
It's a winter paint job. Let's call it a winter paint job, and it's still relevant. Oh, perfect! I can see you now. Finally.
Yes, yeah. You can see Dude over there rocking in their Volvo as well. And maybe, Dude, for the people who don't know who you are or what you do, maybe you can give yourself a little bit of an introduction to the content you create.
Sure. So I've been basically creating content about Euro Truck Simulator 2 for the last 4 years this year, about different modifications of the game, which I know a lot of people love, using mods in the game, a variety from like weather mods to sound mods, etc. And then like new updates to the game, like when a new Volvo was added, which I know lots of people were excited about, and the new Iveco. So yeah, a wide range of mods and then updates to the game, really. So
yeah, your video content is
cool.
really cool. Yeah, we've got your YouTube links being spammed by Nightbot in the channel as well. Make sure to give him a follow over on YouTube and on Twitch and on all the socials as well. I think you're on Instagram and X/Twitter, and also have your own Discord community as well. Yeah, so
yeah, sure do.
Now, we were looking back last time we were on the stream together. It was just, almost coming up, I'd say almost 2 years, like a year and 3/4. It was like the 23rd of April 2023. Yeah. So a lot has happened in that time. We're in new territories in Euro Truck Simulator 2 as well, which we're definitely going to go trucking in here in Greece. And Peter's finding us a job. What are we thinking, Peter? What have we got available to us right now?
Well, I thought this one to Mytilene could be a pretty good one. I thought I would just take it, and you would follow me to the depot and take the same job. Then
yeah, sounds good.
Think? Okay,
sounds good.
I think that sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. Let's head on the road. And of course, we've got our wonderful chat and community with us as well. Great to see you, chat. We're streaming live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch, all of those good places. A big hello to all of you. I've got all your chats up here as best as I can within the screen. There's a lot of text to look at, a lot of text as well. But it's great to see you all. Let's get a quick location check in the chat as well. Let us know where you're all watching from right now. Great to know where everyone's representing. Yeah, great to see you. Did Benny paint Alex's truck? No, not this time actually. This is actually my own concoction, my own design,
own creation.
But
I love it.
Creation.
The color is so like unusual. It really stands out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Benny's got it head on in the chat. Braun GP, if anyone's familiar with a bit of Formula 1. Jensen Button.
And it really works for the Iveco, like the white. It looks beautiful. I love it.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, in the chat we have people from Earth. Look at that. You got Earth.
Unbelievable.
We got Germany, Northern Ireland, Colorado, Sweden, Wisconsin, Colombia, Connecticut, Arkansas. We've got a lot of people from America today. Great to see some of you from the States over with us. Then Norway, Belgium, Germany, Corby. I'm going to be careful here. I'm getting some indicators going off on my blind spot there. Netherlands as well. Republica, Dominican as well. Great to have you all with us. Thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you're all doing well on this Thursday. The week's gone fast. The week has gone very, very fast, I gotta
Oh,
say.
it always
Time
goes
is
fast.
flying.
Very.
It's
Almost
like,
in February, right?
it's like Monday, then you sleep Tuesday, and it's basically Friday already.
Yeah. It's
Crazy.
wild. Yeah. It is. This is probably our final stream before February. And of course, lots of things happening in February. And for those who need to be reminded, Valentine's Day isn't too far away around the corner as well.
True.
So if
Wait.
you want to, you know,
I,
What?
we have to. The GPS is telling me to go all the way to the other side of the bridge and then come back.
what? Peter, what did you do? Peter,
Well,
why?
I think it happened once before, like
Did it?
when you, yeah, I don't know,
Oh.
maybe when you. I think when you go from this particular place, there's like not a great way to get on the road that would lead you there straight. So you need to go over this bridge, but it doesn't really matter. At
See.
least you get some nice views, right? Like
We
on this
do get a
fortress.
nice view of the bridge. We do, you're
Alright.
right. We do. I mean, looking behind me, I got a lovely black Volvo behind me as well. I do like the all blacked out look of your truck there, dude. Kind of like a Dark Knight style.
Yeah,
Very, very cool.
Mm.
I like it.
and then you have me.
I mean, that
Almost,
MAN, the
almost
man
Dark
is-
Knight style.
the almost style. More like the Silent Night, you know, Christmas, you know, Holy Night, Silent Night. We're loving it. We're loving it, yeah. But no, in reality, all very nice trucks here, so we're going to have some good hauling today on the road for sure. If you've not joined us for a community convoy before, by the way, chat, basically we have some of our creators and talented people and people from our community come and join us on the stream convoy with us as we ask them some questions. Now, since we've had Dude on the stream before, I kind of did want to try and switch up some of the questions, because we usually have kind of like a little set plate of questions, but we'll still do some of them just for those who have not, you know, seen the stream before. I'm sure we've had a lot of new people join in that time, a lot of new players as well, especially with the coming of some new content, like you mentioned, Dude, like Greece and some of the new trucks as well. And of course,
Yeah.
we've got some exciting stuff on the way as well. And I'm sure that's definitely kept you busy, hasn't it, with your videos and such?
Definitely. It's tricky sometimes because when you've made like lots of videos about like new trucks or new mods, it's kind of like tricky to know what to create next, because obviously you've got to create like a video that you want to like catch your audience about, you know, whether it's something new to the game, etc. But then when you've done kind of all that, it's like tricky to know what to create videos on. But when there's like new truck releases and that, and maps, DLCs, etc., it does help to know, you know, what great videos on.
And this is something, like you mentioned, you've been doing for a while now. You're celebrating, was it your 4th anniversary, did you say? Almost 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years this year in October. So 3 and a bit
October this
currently.
year.
But yeah.
I mean, it's still monumental. That is still monumental.
Crazy.
The amount of content. Do you kind of have like a rough idea of how many videos you've managed to create in this time, or is it kind of like you haven't really counted?
It does tell me on my channel, I think 620 something. I don't know, like, you know, say I've done this amount, but I think I've done only 600, I know.
In 4 years.
Oh,
that's amazing.
So, which isn't too
Wow.
bad. So,
I mean, if you think about it, if you break it down, of course, you know, to the viewer, it's just like, yeah, it's just a video, but there's so much more that goes into that, right? Because you've got to research what you want to create. You got to think about how you're going to create it. You then got to record all of the shots, maybe do a voiceover, you know, and then put it all together in editing. And you know, for an average video, how many hours would you say you spend on that?
oh, good 2 or 3 hours, because I think I said this last time, I can't quite remember. But for example, if like when the new Volvo came out, it's not just a case of, you know, recording it yet done. It's like I've got like configure the truck, and I've got to find a good location with like some good scenery, and then like you've got to make sure the weather's right, the shallows are right, you know. So a lot that goes into it.
Okay.
And sometimes when I'll be in the free mode, when I'm recording a shot, I'll accidentally clip into like a sign, so obviously I've got to delete it and then like remake it. But no, it does take a long time. But it's nice to see the end product after it's all made and that, which is cool.
You get some really nice angles on your videos. I gotta say, when you're showcasing off some of the mods and the trucks, you really kind of go out with your really nice little camera angles, slow moving, getting all the little details, you know, making sure everyone can kind of see the whole showcase there. So obviously you pay a lot of attention to detail, and you got a good eye for it as well.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Going back maybe to your past, you know, where did your kind of love for creating that sort of content begin? Did you always kind of have a passion for like creating film or photography, or you know, when you were younger?
I just kind of like enjoy kind of recording and like recording content. It may not even be to do with like Euro Truck Simulator 2, but kind of like simulation. I mean, I've always been a fan of simulation, so I've kind of enjoyed kind of recording and editing as a process as a whole anyway. But since I've been playing this game for quite a long time now, I just kind of like worked out that like both passions worked out well together, which is kind of basically why I do what I do now. Really, it just kind of works well together. But I do enjoy like creativity, and as you've mentioned, like editing and that. It just kind of, it's just nice to see the end process after like all the work's been done, that and the recording as well.
And do you remember like the very first time you tried to create a video?
Oh god, it was terrible. I was actually watching. I'm just going to turn down the volume here in the game. There we go. I remember. Well, I was watching one of my first videos the other day, and they do always say like your first videos will always be obviously not as good as your ones are now, which is true, because obviously your kind of editing changes over time, etc. Like how you want it to look, etc. But yeah, I actually remember the first video I did a long time ago. Yeah, it's terrible now. But no, I do remember making it, and I think each video I do, each video to get better and better as well. So like from like the last video to my next video, I always like to improve it, whether that be like a specific transition or specific shots. But I remember from the first video, terrible.
Do you remember kind of like what your setup was back then in terms of like software and how are you editing?
Yeah.
Or?
I had one single monitor. Now I use one ultramite monitor, which I use on my gaming, and I have another monitor on the side for like OBS chat, etc. But back in the day, I used to have just one 27-inch monitor, and I was just literally using OBS then to just record, and that was it. It's very basic. Obviously now I've got like, I use my Stream Deck, which I use all the time to use OBS to record, etc.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because you can basically map a hotkey to record from Stream Deck to OBS. So I can just press a button and start and stop record. So I used to have to use like the keyboard to map a hotkey. So like 7 I use, I think,
gotcha.
whatever
So you
it
got
is.
kind of like an extra
Yeah,
set
so like
of
start and
keys.
stop.
Yeah.
A bit like in the game really, when I go into free mode, I use keys on my Stream Deck to move around rather than the actual mini keypad, 0, 1, etc. But yeah, back then it was just my keyboard, mouse, and a small monitor, and that was it. Almost 4 years ago, just crazy, really.
But it's actually good. It's actually good that you know that you think your first videos were terrible, because it just shows how much you've improved. You have to look at it this way.
Yeah. No, it's nice to see the progression from like the first videos to like 2 years later, and then like obviously now I like to improve them. But yeah.
Yeah, it must be quite humbling in a way, and sometimes I imagine you must look back on those videos and goes, how did I work under these circumstances? How did I create these videos and like persist through it all when it was like so difficult to learn? Because I imagine it's quite a process to learn to create such high quality videos. Obviously it's not just like just jump into the game and do it sort of thing and that's it, you're done. There's so much more that goes into it. How would you say you've been able to develop your technique over the years?
Some of it I think is just practice, and everything else I think it's kind of like watching other kind of creators do it themselves, and just kind of take what's the word? can't remember what the word is now, but inspiration. Thank you. That's the one. Yeah,
Yep.
inspiration. And just kind of not copy, because there's a difference between copying and then taking inspiration. Just be clear on that. But no, get inspiration to kind of like, oh, this looks cool, or why don't I try it this way, or just trying new ways. I may have just hit a sign then. But
you won't be the first and you won't be the last, don't worry. Nimuro
no, that's
will
right.
take that crown again very, very soon, I imagine.
Okay. Where's the job heading to? Because it's not loading for me.
Mytilene. You can just copy it in the convoy settings,
Convoy
right?
session.
Oh yeah.
If you open up your menu, you can copy the job from there. Via
Cool.
the convoy
So I haven't
session.
used this option for ages. There we go. Good job.
All good.
Yeah, I must
Forget
admit,
it,
I
it's a
don't use the
pretty cool
convoy
one.
thing for very often, so.
I'm getting
Perfect.
tired.
You're getting tired. You know
Yeah,
what?
I need to sleep.
I've backed
thankfully
up onto this trailer thinking this is my trailer. It's not my trailer. My trailer's over here.
I
gone to the
can see
completely
the
wrong
I can
place.
even see the trailer that you were trying to connect to.
You just disappeared from me. I'm not sure where you've gone, dude. Swing round
It's
here.
just next to you. I may have teleported to connect the trainer together, maybe.
I'm gonna back up here. Boom.
There we go.
We have somebody in the chat. I can't pronounce your name, but it has in brackets next to your name, Bitnari. I think you have your name there in Korean saying, I just saw that dude's hoodie says dude. Looks good on him. You got your own merchandise, your own swag. Like
Yeah, that's something I
liking
didn't
that.
have last time. Thank you. Yeah.
Gotta
Thought,
represent
why
the
not?
brand.
Why not? Yeah, too right.
Too right indeed, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, where did the name Dude even come from? Anyway, I think we asked this last time, but
That's
where did
okay.
it originate from? Is it quite a simple answer, or
Not really. Not really.
No?
I think, like, I might go off on a tangent here, so tell me to stop if I walk too off. But
well, actually,
basically,
before you do go off on that tangent, really quickly.
sure.
If we go ahead driving, you got to lead, by the way. Just saying, since you're the
Oh,
guest.
sure. Carry it.
We got to get you ahead of Peter.
Yeah, I will
Please.
go last probably.
When we
just
get there.
Yeah,
so I can see you both.
that's it. But please do go
Okay.
ahead. Sorry for interrupting you. Apologies.
That's all right. We have to go right. Lovely. So yeah, basically, as a channel name, we want something short, simple, and easy to remember. So I can actually remember very vaguely actually me setting up my YouTube channel, which kind of sounds weird to say, but I can actually remember like typing in "do" setting up my channel. So anyway, I didn't really know what to call it, and obviously you want something unique in that. And I don't know, I just thought, dude, why not? You know.
Why not?
You know, yeah. I don't know. There just wasn't really a reason behind it. But no, But basically, people may wonder why there's two U's, because obviously
Yes.
I've gone the wrong way. People may wonder why there's two U's. Now, dude, normal way you spell it, D-U-D-E. I thought, well, although that's how it's correctly spelled, I wanted it to be different, obviously, like unique to me. So I thought, well, I'll just have another U in there, and then obviously to use dude. And that's just pretty much how I formed the name, really. Yeah, not really a very good answer, but that's essentially
Hey, I mean,
how
sometimes
formed
these
my
things just come
YouTube.
to you, right? These names just kind of come to
Yeah.
your head, like, hey, that's how it is. I mean, it's always hard to come up with a username, especially in this kind of like day and age as well, when there's like so many people online. Like having your own unique username is harder than ever. I mean, we even struggle sometimes to get our handles.
How did you come up with your name, Alex?
What, London lad?
Yes.
I mean, it's just as simple as I was a lad living in London. That was about that is it. I used to live in London. I don't anymore. So my name's. People have told me I should change my nickname because I don't live in London anymore. But it's just like you get to a point where your name is like kind of established across like so many places that like it's just a hassle to change everything, right? It's like it's not worth changing. I'm still a Londoner. I'm still from London. I know I don't live there anymore, but you can't can't take it out. So, Bit now in the chat saying, by the way, it's clear that his name is very unique. I think so. That's very true. It is a very unique name. You see it on online on YouTube, and it's very easy to remember. And one
short and sweet. Yeah,
that's it. Short and sweet. We love it. We love it. Oh my goodness, we've fallen a little bit behind here, Peter, with the traffic.
Yeah. We had some bad luck on red lights.
We gotta play catch up here. I'm gonna go ahead of you here.
Slow down a little bit.
Go for the overtake. Some Iveco power.
Yeah, well, I'll be I'll be like miles behind you, Alex. Your truck is fast.
It is. It's got some power to it. It's definitely got some power. That's for sure. It's a nice truck. Don't sleep on the Iveco truck. It's a good truck. Alright, I see you, dude. I see you. We're good. We're just gonna have to stop at this traffic light first, though. But then we'll be
no worries.
We'll be behind you.
How the turntables?
There he goes. I'm stuck behind this guy. He's alright. Alright, you go ahead, dude, and then I'm gonna slip in behind you, and then. Am I clear of you, Peter? Let me know when I'm clear.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Merging in. There you go. Give you the old. Thank you. There we go. All right. Good stuff. All right. Now we've made it. We're in the convoy.
Perfect. The dream team.
Perfect. The dream team on the roads of Greece. Oh, there's the turn. This is always the hard part. Is trying to navigate while you're talking as well. That's always the hard part. Absolutely. All right, so I have a question, right? I know we have like a lot of kind of like eternal commands. Do you kind of make use of those in the game to create some of your content in terms of like filming and stuff like that? Because it's not as simple as kind of like going into to photo mode, right?
No, definitely. So I use the console a lot, which is probably the thing that is the most useful for when I actually create my videos. Because there's obviously different custom commands you can use, such as like weather, the camera, free, like if you want to call it for easiness. I don't so much use any specific specific command. Maybe I lost my voice there.
Yeah, you're good.
But no, I basically just use the console effectively to help record videos, help the camera move around, etc. But I don't really have a specific kind of hotkey that I use or kind of short-term setting, because obviously, although the photo mode is good, etc., as you know, as you mentioned during the photos, I kind of just tend to use the console more. Oh.
Can I just say, Peter is playing a dangerous game right now.
I could touch that one more than me.
I could touch my brake. Oh my god! I could touch my brakes. It's the tiniest bit.
I was just saving on gas.
Flying. This guy tailing the brake check could be real. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing some Formula One maneuvers there. He was on me. He was on me. But no, it's all very interesting about the commands. Because obviously those things take time to learn as well. And is that something you learned yourself, or did you find this tutorial, or did you have somewhere that people can kind of learn about that that you've shared yourself?
Yeah, so I watched a video from Squirrel, which I'm sure many people are aware of the channel, about the console guide.
Yes.
I think a lot of people else found that video out by by knowing what they know today to use the console. But no, that's how I know what I do today. Basically, is I watched a video and obviously tried out different commands, etc. And of course, the more you do it, like the more the easier it gets effectively. And now it's just kind of quick fire. I can just type it in quickly.
Nice.
And yeah, it's pretty easy nowadays. But no, definitely that video is how I found out how to do that. Sure.
And so do you offer now like your own tips and tricks to kind of people who are wanting to learn as well? Do you have a video for that, or is that something maybe you thought about for the future?
I have actually made a video about that. It's probably a little bit old. I probably need to update it now. But no, there is one on my channel. I think it's a couple years old now. The most important ones I would say is obviously the free look, the zoom, zoom in and out. Although that's not a command, it's still a useful thing to have within the free look mode. The weather, and then the fly speed, which is basically how fast or slow the camera moves. So they're probably like the three main ones I use,
Gotcha.
which I also have, say in the video. But yeah, there is a video about the console guide.
You definitely have to check that out again. You can find all of these channels linked either in the description below if you're watching on YouTube, or being spammed by Nightbot in the chat as well. So make sure to give Dude a follow. Of course, videos is not the only thing you create. You also have yourself a community as well. I believe you have a Discord, right?
I do, yes, I do. The links obviously I've put in my video description. Need to get that a bit more active again. To be fair, sometimes don't always have time to, like yourselves, busy day and that. Don't always have time to go on the Discord. But no, definitely that's where my community is. Engage about the game and talk about new updates. I know when the Volvo and Iveco released. My community were talk about it all on the Discord and be excited and to get some cool photos and stuff like that. But no, it's cool. Good atmosphere and a lot of people to join, and yeah, it's a good atmosphere.
That's nice. And so is that open to anyone, like to join if they want
Oh, yeah.
to come along and chat about? Or...
Yeah,
I'm there.
yeah,
You just there?
yeah. You are
Yes.
actually. You are. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, everyone's welcome to join, and about trucking. It doesn't have to just be about trucking. Anything really, gaming, photography actually. Funny you mention.
Okay. Yep.
Just gaming in general, technology. Yeah, anything really. But anyone's welcome to join.
I was
but
gonna say,
always
actually,
good to
that-
see new faces.
I was gonna say, you don't just focus on truck simulation content. You also create content and also do streams for other games as well. What are some of kind of like your other kind of like games that you enjoy, or simulation titles that you enjoy?
I enjoy playing Firm Bus Simulator. That is a little bit of an older game now, but I still enjoy playing it. I've done a couple videos on that on the channel, and I have done some flight sim streams and a couple videos, but I removed them because it just I don't know, because basically my content is all about trucking. It just felt a bit odd to have like, oh, there's a flight sim video, like no, flight sim and Firm Bus are my other main games I like playing. Simulation is what I enjoy playing.
Peter, what about you? What kind of other games do you enjoy playing besides truck simulation titles, if any?
Well, I'm currently playing Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh, okay,
I'm-
yeah. Is that the
I'm-
new one that's just come out?
Well, I'm preparing for the new one that's supposed to come
That's
out
pretty
on
soon, right?
Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh, are you taking the day off?
No, I'm not.
I heard Peter's going to be sick on Tuesday, guys. He's not going to make it for this stream.
I'm not. I'm not. I bought a new console for that because my
Nice.
old one is already outdated, and it still didn't arrive. So it looks like I won't be able to play it on the release.
Nice.
I ordered
Oh,
it
man.
a month ago.
A month and it hasn't arrived yet.
No,
Oh man,
I hate it.
That's disappointing. That
very
is
disappointing. Maybe
But other than
I
that,
will
do you-
pay them a physical visit. You know.
Yeah, you should. You should. I'd be mad about that. Do you play any other simulation games though, besides like Truck Simulator, Peter?
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh,
What's
my
going
goodness. Whoa! This car just
Oh,
swerved
just-
out in front of dude.
yeah.
I think this guy was on his phone or something. What
Must
the
have
heck,
been.
man? Wow. Get his insurance details. I need those.
Yeah, it's right. Number plate and
my truck
everything.
is damaged.
I
Guy
don't think
behind me, right?
I've ever played.
3%. Oh.
What is this guy doing?
I think it's the guy behind me, right, that hit us.
Yeah. Are you gonna hit him?
Hang on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey back! Hey back! Are you stuck there now, Peter?
Oh come
sorry.
on. No, he just decided to to get out of here.
Oh, crazy. Crazy drivers. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue.
Well, I don't think I've played any other simulation games,
No?
as far as I know. If you don't count like Sims.
I mean, The Sims is technically a simulation game, right? Would they call it
Little bit,
simulation
maybe.
genre? Life simulation, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that would count. I gotta say, Flight Sim has been my guilty pleasure as of recently as well. I've always kind of played Flight Simulator for a long time. I think since like FS 2004. But with the new Microsoft Flight Simulator that came out a few years back, I kind of got back into it from there. I haven't tried 2024 yet. I've heard it's been a bit of a tricky launch, a bit of a launch with a few bugs and stuff that they still need to kind of fix up. So I'm waiting till they polish those out a little bit more before I try it out. But otherwise, I'm enjoying Flight Simulator. I gotta know, do you do like any long haul flights, or are you more like a cool Ryanair, slam it on the runway kind of guy?
A mix, I'll call it. Sometimes I like doing short-term flights, and then other times I'll do long haul.
Gotcha.
So like from like London to Spain or whatever, as an example. But no, sometimes it's easier to just do like short-term flights because I can like get more flights done in the day. But yeah, a mix I like to do.
Gotcha.
How do you even play like the flight simulator? Like, what do you use?
That's a big question. Oh, you mean as in peripherals? Like as in what, accessories? Or?
Yeah, like if you use a keyboard or a controller or.
What do you have?
So-
What do you use?
So I use it's actually just below me actually, but it's a Thrustmaster Captain Pack X Quadrant. It's a bit of a mouthful. If you search up Thrustmaster Captain Pack X Quadrant, that's what I use. So it's basically a yoke, a throttle, and then it's a lever for the flaps, speed brake, engines, etc. All the
So you've got half the airplane in your room, essentially.
Cool.
basically, yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, it's crazy really, because like what peripherals you can get for games nowadays, like steering wheels, flight sim equipment. It's crazy how like technology evolves, isn't it? Because like, when you have the peripherals in front of you, it actually makes you feel like you're actually playing whatever game you're playing, like jockeying, flying, etc.
So true. It's so true.
Yeah.
That's always something I loved about when I was a kid, and I went to the arcade, right? Because obviously you had like the racing games, right? In the arcade. And they always had the wheel in the gear shift. You're like, man, this is so cool.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I always wanted to play those. Or you'd sit on the motorbike and you could like swivel side to side or whatever. But like now you can have that in your own home. Like it's normal for like people just to have those kind of setups in their own home, and even more realistic. I mean, we had Mark Armstrong on the stream just recently. I mean, you saw his setup. He's got a whole truck in his room.
Yeah,
I don't know how-
amazing.
he's got the whole truck,
Absolutely
the engine
amazing.
and everything. So yeah, it's really, really cool. And of course with awesome peripherals like the Hori wheel that Peter's using right now. I mean,
Oh, it's perfect.
just game changer, right? Game changer.
Once I saw a video from someone who had like almost a whole car in his room.
What?
Yeah, and it would be just like the torso of the car. He would get into it, and he'd have like the steering wheel and a big screen in like the front window as a gaming setup. So that was crazy.
Dang. Well, for me personally, when I'm doing my flight sim or if I'm trucking, I always try to go for the most realistic setup possible. That's for me. So I always use one of the most realistic controllers, which is the Xbox controller. Of course, every aircraft and car is featured with one of these days. There's an option to drive with or whatever. So I just find it convenient. I'm a bit lazy when it comes to plugging everything in and swapping things around, so I just kind of use the Xbox controller.
Advantage with that.
For a lot of things, which is okay because it works and it's great. Our games support it, and a lot of other games support controllers and keyboard and mouse. And no matter how you play, you're all playing it for the same reason, because you enjoy it, and you can all, no matter what kind of level you're at or what you have, you can all go trucking together or go flying together. And it's a lot of fun, and that's the whole point of it. So
I think maybe controller is like better for every game except for FPS games, like better than keyboard.
yeah, I do prefer playing kind of like if I'm gonna do a shooter game. I usually do use my keyboard and mouse for that, personally. But each to their own.
Definitely.
Each to their own. Right, where are we? I thought for some reason we're heading to a ferry. Are we? Oh, we are heading to a ferry.
Yeah, we are, but it's
Yeah.
long. A long
That's right,
way.
because we'll get on the ferry and then it should take us from night into day.
Probably.
Hopefully,
And
once we get into Athens, yeah. So we shouldn't be too far away.
oh, are we already there in Athens? Or
I mean, we're in Athens. Yeah, we can see the port, but we're kind of heading into
Cool.
the port area now. So
and then
not
it's
far
pretty much
away.
only the ferry, right? Or sail?
I guess
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
where
think so.
we're going to where again?
Mytilene.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just a
Mytilene.
small island. So
Yeah, it shouldn't be too long of a drive at all then.
yeah.
Sounds good. All right, so with 2025 coming up, your big kind of like anniversary as well. Do you have any kind of plans in mind for the future that you, or goals that you want to hit, or something special that you want to do for this year in terms of your channel, your content?
Sure. I'd like to like include some more. I mean, slightly touched on it earlier, but I'd like to include some more simulation content on my channel as well as trucking. So maybe include like some more driving sims such as Fernbus or something.
Gotcha.
I'm just watching the
Don't worry about me
stream
and Peter. Don't worry about me and Peter. No, we're just,
You are lucky you are not here in the office with us. Scratching my
He's not
truck
allowed
like
in the
that.
office anymore.
What's the thing? Oh yes. I mean, of course, I'd like to grow my brand more, and of course, you know, I don't really have any goals as such, other than obviously to like improve my videos, like, and maybe even try and like set out my videos in a different way. By that I mean like how, not even going the right way here. Whoops. As in like how they like juice from start to finish. So like
What is this mess?
Get there
guys?
in a
Come on.
minute.
Sort it out. Let's go.
right.
Sorry guys.
Sorry, carry on. Peter's been a distraction.
There we go. No, it's okay. Yeah, my main goal is obviously to grow my brand, and obviously to kind of you know, just carry on with the videos I'm doing, you know, improving them for each time. I'd like to include some more simulation game titles, possibly, and maybe for the future, like obviously upgrade my peripherals as well, and kind of do like some hardware reviews and stuff like that.
Oh,
And
what
that's
did you have
something
in
I've
mind
never
for
done on the
hardware?
channel.
What would you like to
So
try?
like,
I think we are in the wrong
like,
ferry. Sorry.
oh,
Sorry, dude.
that's all right.
For some reason, my head was hardwired to say this was no collision, but I think that's the wrong multiplayer. Maybe.
Oh, I think is the smaller ferry like in front of this one, right?
It's not this one.
No, it's not this one. Like there's no option to go to Mytilene.
Okay, we gotta back up. All right, we're backing up. So, you were saying, what kind of hardware were you thinking about reviewing?
Oh yes. So like for example, like I mean I've had my current steering wheel, which is the Thrustmaster T150 for a good few years now. Yeah, it's very good wheel. So I'd like to get possibly the Moser wheel or the Hori wheel this year, and maybe do a hardware review for that. And yeah, just kind of you know, do something different, because I've never done a hardware review at all on the channel, so that'd be something cool I'd like to do. And obviously build the brand, and obviously keep supporting you guys with like the videos and stuff like that, which I you know, I enjoy doing, not only for the channel but have a passion of like. I'm not just saying this, but I really enjoy like this game with like how realistic it is, and yeah, just keep creating videos about this really because it's yeah, awesome and I love doing it.
We always enjoy seeing them, and we always appreciate the time and the hard work that you put into creating the content as well. And of course, we'd love to support you as well in the future any way we can. And what is the best way, maybe people who are watching right now, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch, what's the best way they can do to support you? Is that just by following you on your social media channels or giving your video a like? Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, always leaving a like on the video helps. Subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so. And then just following my social media so you can be notified about new updates or when a new video is dropped. Or simply just join my Discord server really. Quite easy things to do, but it's always much appreciated. But never taken for granted, of course.
Make sure you do that, chat. Make sure you do go give Dude a follow. It's been there again, spammed in the chat. Go give a like and a follow on his content, on his photos, his videos. It really does make all the difference. Now you're gonna have to excuse me here for a minute, because I've got to ask Peter.
I'm not sure what's going on.
You said there was no option to the island here, and that is on the other ferry. But there's a big glaring problem in front of us.
There's no
other ferry
maybe
to take.
Maybe we missed it.
We missed the ferry. What
maybe
do you mean? Is that
like...
even a thing? Did somebody code that in?
Wait.
Is that a thing?
Let me take a look. We are going to Mytilene.
Peter, there must have been an option to go to the island that we're going to.
I really did not see that.
We're going to Chios first, and then we're going to Mytilene.
Oh, well, how was I supposed to know that?
Come on, man. Oh, my god. This guy.
Sorry.
This guy.
I'm really sorry.
Making us back out of the ferry. Chat, boo him. Don't boo him.
Just take it from my paycheck.
That might be a lot. That could be a lot of the paycheck. That'd be expensive.
Well, I'm willing to face the consequences.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take the lead. Peter doesn't beat me to it. He's trying to race me to the ferry here. He's going Tokyo Drift style. Don't try this at home. We are trained professionals somewhat.
Definitely.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, well, almost. I almost did you.
Peter, you almost went into the sea. That's what you almost did.
You know, I heard Tokyo Drift and I had no other option. Okay, I'm stuck here.
Oh, Peter's not coming to Greece with us. He's not coming to the next island. All right, we're going to Chios first, and then you come out of the ferry and you go out and to the right into the next ferry that's next door. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. This guy. Oh, Peter, what are we gonna do with you, man?
I'm really sorry.
You're lucky Nimiro is not here today. Otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I don't know what would have happened.
Or Mark.
Can't say. Or Mark. Mark would be very disappointed in you.
I would be very much roasted.
Back to the driving academy is what would have happened. Had to restart.
Well, I didn't finish it.
Oh, you're gonna have to restart again, Peter. Okay. Back to the beginning. All right, yeah. So you come out of here, round to the right, and then we'll go into the next ferry. Here we go. Oop.
Sorry, guys. I'll take
How easy was
that next time.
You're good. It's not serious. Not serious. All right. And then to Mytilene. And a few hours on the boat here. Oh, actually, it didn't take too long. It's quite a short journey, actually. I thought maybe it'd be daytime by the time we get here, but no, it's still dark. It's okay. I'll get off the ferry and make some space.
Well, at least we don't need to sleep.
That's true. That's true. All right, let's hit the road. So something I wanted to go back and touch on as well, dude. You said you also said you talked a little bit about photography as well in your Discord. Do you do photography yourself then, or?
So as in not myself, but I used to kind of have an interest. I used to watch some videos about like photography for newbies and stuff like that.
Oh, okay,
you can go, guys.
Like quite a while ago. Shall I Shall I head on?
I can go. I can go first. Fine.
All right.
Follow me.
But I personally don't do photography, no. But I did have an interest in it once. It's a channel for people to post photography if they wish. Because I know some of the community members, have a passion in that. So it just allows them to kind of, send photos, show their work effectively.
Nice. So you like kind of chat with people about their hobbies.
Yeah.
And share images as well. That's pretty cool. So what other hobbies would you say you do have then? Kind of outside of kind of doing a bit of content creation and stuff like that. Is there anything else you enjoy?
I'm not really sure this is a hobby, but I do enjoy like IT and stuff like that. I know that's not really a hobby.
No, I'd say it. I mean, depends on how much you do it, I guess. But
yeah, I mean that was my big passion. Something I want to do, kind of like towards the long-term future, IT. But my main hobby, to be honest, is content creation, creating content, recording, editing, social media, producing. Videos, etc. That is my kind of main hobby. But I used to do swimming a lot. I used to enjoy that. I don't really have time for that anymore. I used to do
because
karate,
you're still
actually.
like in studies or work or
Yeah, work. Yeah, I just don't have time for it anymore.
understandable, yeah.
Yeah, but I did enjoy that. Hard work, but it was fun.
Is like your content creation kind of your work now, or is it like two separate things at the moment and something you're hoping could become work?
Yeah. So the channel is kind of like half of my life, and then the other half is like my work IRL. But long term, I'd like to do my kind of I like to build my brand and work on the channel full time. Now, when people say that, I don't mean like playing games all day, but I mean it's in kind of like building new relationships with brands. What I can do as a creator to kind of like expand my brand to like new paths. Obviously recording, editing alongside streaming, etc. That'll be like the long-term goal in the future for sure. But currently it's kind of like half my time.
Got it. I mean, hey, you got to work towards these things if you want to be able to, maybe possibly find something in the future to do it. And you're only building up your skills by doing it, and like you said, building your brand as well. And those can all
Definitely
kind of like translate into other skills, such as, like management of a channel and community management and video editing skills and all of these technical aspects that can translate into maybe a future career, or even if it does all take off as well into the full-time kind of like channel management for your own brand, like you said, which would be, it'd be a dream, I imagine, for you to be able to do that full-time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I really hope that you can get there one day. It's not easy work. It's definitely not easy out there these days to get your start and to get things going, to stay dedicated to it as well. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all, especially when there's a lot of others out there who kind of want to try achieve the same thing as well. But we're happy to help support whoever we can and help grow their communities as well. What happened there, Peter? What's going on?
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Chat?
Maybe I hit a bug on the road or something like that.
Oh, maybe.
Nothing major.
Gotcha. Okay.
Definitely not dude's trailer.
No.
That would be crazy if you did that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the consequences if you did something like that.
No.
That'd be
That really didn't happen. I wouldn't dare.
yeah. Alright, I'm just turning into the industry now. Oh my goodness, it's quite a wide entrance here. And,
We have like weird time remaining.
we do, yeah. We do have a weird amount of time remaining. Well, maybe we can head somewhere. I've gone for the hard parking.
Yeah, don't
This
worry,
should be
Alex. I can like park here for 10 minutes. I can do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
With the hard
I'm gonna do
parking
my
option.
parking here. Here we go. It's not that bad. But what happened here? Dude's just teleported into my spot. Dang.
I thought I know what I've done. I thought that was the box to like select your options to park, but actually it was,
No, you're good. You're good. It's like, you know when you've like just found a parking spot and then suddenly someone just comes in and quickly takes it? It's just, that's what it felt like. It's like, oh man, someone just stole my parking spot straight away. I'm in. Done it. I've got a bit of damage
Sorted.
penalty, unfortunately.
Same.
Sorry. Yeah, the journey hasn't been too kind to my wallet. What the heck? Train
You can
just came
watch.
out of nowhere. If someone didn't get
Concentration.
lost twice, there would be more time for another load. Oh no!
What?
Hey, in fact, he was like, "What are you talking about?" Nah, we're good.
Almost,
I'm sure
almost
we-
perfect.
once a week. Look at that! Oh, I mean, it gave it to you, so sure, sure, why not?
You know, the game knows
Um,
me. It has to let me pass. Okay.
Do you know what? I found a very short job that goes
Really?
back to Chios again.
Perfect.
So we could do that. We could
Sure.
do that. I can take that one now.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So, dude, I have a big question for you now, right?
Yeah,
I think we've asked you this question before,
sure.
actually. But I want to know if your answers changed since the last time we spoke to you.
Yeah.
Which is like, if you could implement any new feature or content into your Truck Simulator 2 or American Truck Simulator, what would it be and why? And it doesn't have to be one answer. You can provide multiple answers if you have multiple.
actually-
lists.
Yeah, I actually remember you asking me this last time, actually. I think I said about walking around the truck or something like that.
Mhm.
So one feature I think I know many people would like is to, of course, walk around the truck, even if it's like a limited area. So that'd be one feature. But another thing I think a cool feature would be to include is like, you know, like when you wash the windscreen and like the wash repellent comes up onto the screen to wash the screen. So like, for example, you would press A as an example, and like washing repellent would come up on the screen to clean your screen. I think that would be quite a cool feature. So it might only be small, but it's like
just like a
it's,
little
you know, small
kind of
immersions
splash
that,
onto the screen. I like that. That's actually
Yeah.
a cool idea. I mean, we have rain already on the windshield, right? So it shouldn't be too hard to just
Yeah.
kind of like replicate a little splatter coming up. That's kind of it's a good idea. I like that. I
yeah.
like that a lot. Maybe make it a
One
little bit
other thing-
soapy, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. One other thing I've thought for a long time. Now, I haven't seen a hotkey for this, or I might just
Okay.
be blind. But you know, when you have the wipers, you can increase it on one key, and on another
Yes.
key you can like decrease the speed. So
Mhm.
for the lights, and I feel this is kind of like a need to have it in the game. Now, obviously, you've got one button for like side lights, we'll call it, and then another key for headlights. Now I know you just press the button again to turn it off, and then turn the lights on again for like side lights. But I think it'd be cool if there's another key to like to move the keys the other way.
I'm really sorry.
That's
Peter,
alright,
what
don't
are
worry.
you doing? What's going on?
I got a bit confused when making this turn. I can't really explain my behavior. I'm really sorry.
He's hungry. I'm sorry. We'll have to get him some like pizza or something.
I will
So,
reimburse you for any damage on the truck.
Brilliant.
Oh my God.
13 this.
Sorry, continue, dude. It's
That's all right.
about the headlights.
Oh yes, yeah. So currently you have to basically press L side lights, L for headlights, press it again to turn it off, and then back on again to like put just side lights on. It would be cool to have a key where you could do lights, headlights, and then another key to go back to side lights instead of having to like turn it
Oh,
off and then
I
back on
see.
again. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
wipers,
I gotcha.
wipers back, and then lights back, kind
The
of thing.
lights. Got it.
Yeah.
That does make
And then
sense.
you've got to
I've
press
never
it
thought about
again,
that.
but yeah.
Somebody in the chat has just said, "Call police."
I will call the police on myself after the live stream.
You're gonna snitch on yourself.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go to the police station and admit everything.
I like those, yeah. I do like those ideas though, dude. Those are very good ideas, so we'll have to keep a note of those. And of course, I know getting out of the truck and walking around, that's one we've heard a lot from other players. It's a big one. I'm sure that would also...
Got to work on though, isn't it? You know, a big... it's not a tiny feature, is it? You know, it's something that would take a long time.
Not at all. I'm sure that's something that would also like really change like the dimension or aspect of the way that you film your videos, because you can then really get into doing like first person stuff, which I know you do quite a few POV sort of videos where you're just doing a gameplay video or driving through. So
definitely,
yeah, I know that is a big one. Of course, lots of people making their own suggestions as well in the chat. If you do have a suggestion and you want to make it, we do keep a note of those on our forum at forum.scssoft.com. We have a little wish list section there as well that you can note stuff down on. All right, we're gonna hit the road. We're gonna head back to Chios. It's not too far. We've got to head to the ferry, and then we'll just go across the next island and make delivery. And then, unfortunately, after that, our time is running out pretty quickly. But while we are on the road here, we've got some quick round questions for Dude.
You go first. I won't teach you this time. I promise.
He's got trust issues, man. I'm not sure if he's going to believe you.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's okay. You can always revert like your progress after the stream on the convoy session, so you don't lose your progress.
Let's remove. Yeah. Sure.
Is it raining for anyone else, or is that just me?
Not for me.
Raining? Is it? Okay, I see how it is. It's just the British guys that get the rain. Okay, just the two guys from the UK.
Typical.
Liquid sunshine, huh? All right. Now we're on the road. Here's some quick fire round questions for you. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer ETS or ATS in terms of truck?
Oh, ETS 2, definitely. Euro Truck Simulator 2, definitely.
We love to hear it. We've had a few come out now since we last spoke to you. What is your favorite DLC?
Oh, Greece. Absolutely, yeah.
Greece.
It's lovely DLC. The amount of work and I did actually do a review video on it, but the amount of like work and detail which has gone into this DLC is brilliant. I mean, every DLC is brilliant, don't get me wrong, with the amount of detail and work that's gone into it. Everywhere you look, the roads you can drive on, the tight roads, the corners, etc. Yeah, the DLC, Greece DLC is definitely my favourite. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I gotta say it's taken the top place for me as well, especially with the cats. I mean, that's automatically kind of like DLC of the year, you know, like any game that has cats in it. But no, I know what you mean. The details, the winding roads, the small roads. I love that. I do love it. There's got some pretty challenging parking spots too. It's a good one.
You know,
really
everyone knows that cats are an integral part of a truck simulation game.
And ducks as well.
And ducks, yeah.
And ducks. Always needed. All right. Do you have a favorite truck?
It used to be the Scania, the next generation Scania S, but now the Volvo FH new generation, the truck I'm driving now actually is my new favorite truck, because I like the new features. I like. It sure has. In the truck is the map on the dashboard. Right in front of you. It's quite nice to have it. You can just look down rather than look to the side.
Peter's a big fan of that. I mean, the amount of GPS he has in his truck sometimes is unbelievable.
I would be up for like 5 GPSs on my dashboard. Yeah.
I think the more GPSs, the better. Look at this road, by the way. I absolutely love this.
I would still miss a turn. So.
You would. You really, really would.
And the ferry.
and the ferry,
yeah.
All right. Next question: do you prefer easy or hard parking?
Hard parking, actually, because you never know where you're going to park. To be fair, and that's what you do in real life as well, isn't it? You would actually pack up to like a parking space. You would just say, "Yeah, stop here," and then I'm gonna like, unload the trailer kind of thing. So it's more realistic actually in that way to choose hard parking, because you actually have to like reverse up to somewhere to unload.
Very true. Very, very true. Next question. Do you have a preference on what kind of trailer you like to haul? Do you like the really heavy ones like special transport?
Yeah,
Or do you just prefer your kind of like refrigerated ones like we're hauling now, or?
I like a special transport DLC or transporting special transport cargoes. You get a convoy. That's cool. I like how like the traffic light moved to one side to give you more space to like, to have more space to drive on the road. So yeah, special transport DLC is my my favorite kind of cargo to haul. Special transport. But I do like the crone as well. The crone trailers. They're also cool.
Is that the wrong ferry, Alex? Or what's going on?
No, but I seem to be clipping on something, even though I'm not near the barrier. Am I going crazy here? No? Okay. I think there's a bit of an invisible box there on the right that I was clipping on, I think. So, oh, here comes a question from one of our raiders. Thank you for the raid, by the way. I did miss that. Trucker Baloo saying, do you prefer double trailers like B-Link or single trailer?
Single trailers, because they're just easier to haul, really.
Yeah.
To be fair, but good question.
Good
question.
It's a very, very good question. I like that. I like that a lot. And then got a couple of other questions. These are more generic ones. Do you have a favorite food?
Oh, it's got to be pizza.
Pizza. Oh, okay. Here comes the big question. Then you could make or break the whole stream here, right? So just be very careful with your answers. What are your favorite toppings?
Oh, chicken.
Oh,
ham. Pepperoni.
Okay.
And pineapple.
Oh, you had to ruin it at the end.
That's why
I was okay with the chicken, the ham. I'm like, yeah, these are all good meats. So yeah, I can add. Okay, ruined. End the stream now, right now. No ending.
What about some?
I'm not just saying this. I don't actually have pineapple very much on a pizza, but if it's like an option, I'll be like, yeah, oh, pineapple.
What about some cheese?
And cheese, of course. Definitely.
So are you saying?
That's nice.
I was a bit scared that you didn't mention cheese, so. What were you saying, Alex? Sorry.
I said, is it all of those toppings at once or separate toppings that you like those?
Sometimes all at once, apart from the pineapple, and that is actually genuine. I would actually have the pineapple with the other meats. I don't know, chicken and ham, or just plain pepperoni. But sometimes I like to mix it up. Something.
I may have got an umbrella. I think that I didn't see that umbrella there on the right. That was yeah. Those are very tough umbrellas. They've invested in those, or maybe they've had some trucks hit them before. I don't know, but yeah, those are some very tough.
No harm done.
No harm done. And do you have a favorite beverage or drink?
Oh, Madri, I would say Madri Lager.
Madri Lager. Is that the orange one?
Yeah.
Is it the orange one? I'm trying to remember which one.
It's like a brownish tall bottle.
Oh, okay.
I have it from time to time. I'm not, don't drink alcohol all the time, but no, I do enjoy that.
Yeah.
Or just plain simple, a cup of coffee. Just to keep me
coffee.
Going. Yeah.
Coffee. Where's your tea at, man? Where's your tea?
Oh, I have cups of tea, but definitely coffee for me.
Oh, that's strange hearing that. That is strange. What kind of coffee? Are you just a kind of normal coffee guy, or
flat whites or lattes? To be fair.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I guess when you're doing content creation, you're behind the screen and you're like working long hours. Like a coffee's gonna keep you going. A tea will make you fall asleep because because of how warm it is.
It's strong.
It's kind of like a comforting drink. So I guess it makes
sense.
sense.
Exactly. I'd say hot chocolates, but I really have that over Christmas rather than just in general. But that is nice as well. Actually.
Yeah. All right, here we are, our destination. 0 damage, of course.
Perfect. Well,
perfect. Oh, This alley is so cool.
We can.
Look at this alley.
I believe I can still, change that, but I don't want to.
The last minute, just fly through us all.
I really
This
wouldn't
is
want
cool.
to.
This is really cool. Look at that. There's like a mansion here on the left, like
Yeah, this is beautiful.
pink Buckingham Palace on the left.
I
That's
love
so
those
cool.
narrow streets.
Gotta work through them carefully.
Oh.
I was trying to spot a cat, but I didn't see any. Alright. Choose the hard parking. I'll throw myself in. How do you like your steak cooked? Do you have steak very much, dude? Or
I'm not a big fan of steak, if I'm honest. I'll have it from time to time. Honestly,
Yeah.
not very often. But yeah, just yeah, I don't really like it. Like, I like it well done. I don't like it,
understandable? Maybe each their own. No.
yeah, right.
I like
So,
mine.
But yeah,
medium rare
not a
personally.
massive steak fan. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I was gonna say.
like to
Yeah, I'm
keep
not a
steak
fan of
special.
like medium rare. Yeah,
Yeah, I like to keep my steak special. Like I don't have it every day. You know, you gotta have a good steak every now and again, but can't have it
Definitely.
all the time. Gotta treat yourself. Unusual parking spot. It's kind of similar to the last one we just had as well. It's kind of similar kind of location. All right, I'm delivered.
Perfect.
See what dude's got up his sleeve. Peter's already delivered as well somehow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't choose the hard parking option, so.
Love that. All right. Well, once you've got yourself delivered into the spot there, come park up next to us. We'll get another group photo that we'll post on our socials
will do.
a little bit later on. I'd love to get a group photo for you. 'Cause it's been a really good stream. Unfortunately, time is running out, so we do have to start to wrap things up here. But it's been fun. It's been fun. There's been a few bumps. There's been a few bangs, and the stream almost almost had some. Almost didn't go ahead at the start, but we made it through the technical problems. We made it through the some of the lost routes and crashes, and we've made it to the end. So it's been a very, very good stream, and it's been a lot of fun to have you back. But
Thank you.
But yeah, chat. Let's get some big GGs in the chat for Dude going back for his second time on the stream. I don't think we've had many people come back for a second time, so you're joining that club. And again,
Very
please
grateful.
go
Thank you.
give Dude a follow on YouTube, on Twitter/X, on Instagram, and on Twitch. Go join the Discord as well. Peter's in there. You want to say hey to Peter? That's where to go now.
I'm there. I check it
He's
out.
there. Go check
check
it
it
out,
out
yeah.
from time to time.
Obviously, go check out all his video content as well. Yeah, he does some very, very cool videos, always showcasing the latest mods from our very talented modders out there, and also some of our latest gameplay. And I think you even did some early access stuff for us, didn't you? I believe so on Greece. So that was really, really
definitely.
cool.
Thank you.
So yeah, we look forward to
Perfect.
doing more of that in the future. Get some photos here. You getting the snaps, Peter?
Yeah, I got him.
I just
Good
also
stuff.
want
Well-
to say thank you to you guys as
Yeah.
well, and SCS for all the great work you do for the game.
Hey,
I don't think
appreciate
it's
it.
said enough, but very grateful for all the work you do in that as a company
Thank
as a
you.
whole. But yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. I was going to say, was there anything else that you would like to say to your community as well, to your viewers and to the people who support your channel as well?
Just a massive thank you for everyone who has supported the channel so far. It's always much appreciated. Of course, if you haven't already, then be sure to hit the subscribe button, drop a follow, check out the Discord. But yeah, it's been great to have you here, and thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for coming back, dude. You've been a lot of fun to drive with again. Always a pleasure to have you on the stream. And who knows, maybe we'll have you back for the hat trick a third time at some point in the future. We'll definitely keep in touch for that as well.
Thank
But
you.
yeah, we're always having fun with these community convoy streams. And chat, if you have any suggestions of people that you'd like to see on the stream, get in contact with us. Get in contact with us. We're on our social media, on Twitter, on Facebook. Maybe drop a hint and say, hey, I'd love to see this person join you on the stream, or I think this person's pretty cool. You know, whether they're modders or they're people that create video content, let us know. Let us know. All right, let's raid somebody, because we do that on Twitch. We take all of you lovely people and we take you for a raid. I've found somebody here on the road. They're driving in like a really cool rig they've got in their room. They're doing hard parking only, so I think it's fair. Their name is Riker_X. So we're going to
Perfect.
raid them on Twitch. But otherwise, it's been a wonderful week, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in. Peter, thank you for joining us as
Oh,
well
thank
this
you.
evening. It's always a
It's-
pleasure.
It's been a
to have
pleasure.
you. Yes, and we'll be in touch with your insurance details as well after the stream to recoup those costs. No. Also,
Of
thank
course,
you to Benny as
of
well
course.
behind the scenes as well for running the production as well. But yeah, we'll be back for more streams in the near future. Until then, everybody, have yourselves a wonderful rest of your week and weekend. And we'll see you again soon on the road here at SCS Software. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye
Bye.
for now.
Bye.
you.
Thanks.